Today on the podcast, we're going to be looking at how to wrap up your emails, how to sign your email, and in particular, we're going to be looking at one case. I was in a coaching session with a client, Abby. Yeah, let's say a client, but she has a team of four. Yeah, a team of four. And we were going through ideas about how to make emails much more conversational. Because if you've been listening to the podcast for any length of time, you know that I keep saying that there is a communications hierarchy. Some things are more effective than others, and email is the least effective communications platform for a number of reasons. Number one, email has the worst open rate. Worst open rate. People open emails the least. Also, email is not a good conversational platform. It is very formal, it is very stuffy. People don't open the emails all the time. SMS and WhatsApp, text messages and WhatsApp have better open rates in the West, North America, Western Europe, depending on where you check. Open rates are between 93 to 97%. So if you're sending an email, people will just fash you. If you send a text message, most likely people are, more, what will I say, more prone to open text messages or WhatsApp messages. So it kind of makes sense that if you want to communicate, you pick a mode of communications that is high up on the hierarchy. So, of course, face-to-face is king because you're getting all the visual cues. I can see you, you can see me. I can kind of guess what you're saying based on body language, and you can feel me and figure out what I'm saying based on body language, based on tone, based on delivery. After that is voice, phone call, WhatsApp call, Telegram phone call. After that is video, Zoom, what else? Zoom, WhatsApp video, then at the very bottom is email. So I keep preaching all the time. Email for the purposes of sales, because to close a sale, what we're trying to do is we're trying to build relationships and we're trying to carry on conversations. You cannot close a deal unless a conversation is flowing, unless we are vibing. And so if you use a channel where people know they vibe from the get-go, how do you expect to close deals? But then again, I'm also realistic. And for this client, I know that for them, they like to be professional. They got to be on point. And I know that despite me hitting them over the head, I know that once I end that session, they will go back to doing their email. So I say, let me give myself brain and let me be realistic. I say, okay, when I talk, say you would die on top of this email here, no problem. So let's figure out how to use email conversationally. And that was the whole point of the engagement that I had with this client and her team of four. So as we're talking about how we make email conversational now, and we got to the end of to the part of signing off on the email, one of the guys said something that I've seen a lot in Nigerian emails. So the guy said he will wrap up his email by saying, kindly confirm receipt. That thing just bust my brain. The guy said he will end up his email by saying, kindly confirm receipt. So I had to stop them there. I said, no. You will not. You will never, ever end your email by saying, kindly confirm receipt. So today, essentially, that's what we're looking at on the podcast. Is it okay to wrap up your email by saying, kindly confirm receipt? I know some of you say yes, because you say it all the time. After all, this is Nigeria now. Everybody does that. Even today, you received an email and the person told you, kindly confirm receipt. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. I'm making today's recording at home. This is one of those late night podcast recordings, and then the house is full because, in-laws are still here. So there will be some noise in the background. Now, this podcast is not about my family situation. We solve business problems here, including how to use email effectively to move your business forward and to close deals. So, if you're interested in these sorts of things, then this podcast is your jam. Welcome to the podcast. I'm the host, Tavishima Ayede, and for years, this is all I've been doing, answering these sorts of questions and tackling these sorts of issues. So, if you want to move forward, grow your business the Nigerian way, subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, or any player of your choice. And if you'd love to connect, call, text me, or send me a WhatsApp message on 080-6466-2140. Now, again, we're talking about how to wrap up your email. Can you end by your email by saying kindly confirm receipt? And I've already given you guys the background. So let's go straight to answer the question. The answer is a capital N-O. No. No, 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 no. Kindly confirm receipt. No, that is too formal. We're trying to close a sale here. We're trying to build a relationship with a potential client. We're trying to get a conversation going. How will you now end it by saying kindly confirm receipt? So I asked the guys, because there were 3 of them on the call. Your guy is a woman, then 4 of them, they're guys. So I say, when you're toasting a babe, will you tell her kindly confirm receipt? No, you don't talk like that. Whether in relationships or in business, for the purpose of sales. Remember, I'm saying for the purpose of sales. You want to collect money, you want to collect value, you want to collect deposit. You're trying to move things forward. So for these purposes, we try to keep it as, of course, polite and professional, but as conversational as possible. And in Nigeria, kindly confirm receipt is not conversational. Please find hitherto attached in this email as a PDF is not conversational. You can say these things if you want, but you need to look for a much more conversational way of saying these things. But in my own opinion, all those things, find hitherto attached, kindly confirm receipt, you're not helping your case. All that is too formal. So kindly confirm receipt is not good for a relationship. It's not good for rapport building. Worst of all, it is a closed-ended question. Closed-ended questions are when you tell somebody something and then their response will either be yes or no. The problem with questions that can be answered yes or no is that you can't move the conversation forward. Let's go back to this boyfriend-girlfriend thing. Because, like I said, the other guy is a woman, and then her team, all of them, they are guys. If you're talking to a babe and you ask her a question, the answer is yes, no, how can you carry on the conversation with the babe like that? How? You can't. The same thing. You're a girl, you're feeling the boy, you guys go out for a date, you're trying to get some conversation, and the boy is only saying, yes, no. How will you carry on that conversation? So we use open-ended conversations. Open-ended questions when we're having conversations with people. So if you say kindly confirm receipt, somebody can just respond, oh yes, thank you. Okay, so what's next? What's the next email? You're putting yourself on pressure to carry on this conversation. But remember, conversation should be a two-way thing. I say A, you say B. I say C, you say D. Then the thing is flowing. There's opportunity for building relationship, opportunity for building rapport. So when you say things like that, kindly confirm receipt, close-ended question, you cannot push the conversation forward. Things like this are a conversation stopper. Even if the conversation doesn't stop, you will get tired because it's like you're the one that is pushing this conversation. You push. And sales is a creative profession. After a while, let's face it, you'll be out of ideas. Okay, how will I carry this conversation forward? If this is how you'll be ending your email, kindly confirm receipt. Please find hitherto attached at the bottom of this email in PDF format. Now, the goal of all these email conversations. Okay, let me just stick to kindly confirm receipt. The goal, when somebody sends something like that, kindly confirm receipt, the person is trying to say, oh, sorry, I didn't even explain. Kindly confirm receipt. RECIEPT. Sorry, forgive me. This is one thing my mom tried to teach me. I'm an English teacher, but I still haven't mastered it. I'm not sure if it is receipt. Maybe it's receipt. So kindly confirm receipt just means please confirm that you have read my email, or please confirm that you have received my email. So for those of you who are good in English, I know somebody has corrected me before, so you let me know what it is. Is it kindly confirm receipt or kindly confirm receipt? Receipt is the document, and then receipt is you have received it. Anyway, I'll wait to hear from you guys. Which one is correct? So, when you are sending somebody kindly confirm receipt, the goal is you want to confirm, did this person see my email? Did this person receive my email? So I understand. I really, really understand. That's the purpose. But what we should be trying to do actually is we should be trying to propose something. We should be trying to get advancements. We should be trying to get a reply. We should be trying to put a call to action. Let me explain. Excuse me. A call to action is when you include something in your messaging that suggests what the other person should do next. The reason why we should always use call to actions in our emails, in our marketing communications, in our sales, is that deals are closed one step at a time. Small, small, small. We need to get people to take one small step. That is why we should be using CTAs, call to actions, in our text messages, in our conversations, in our emails, in our whatever. Even if you design a flyer, put call to action. If you design a flyer, the thing is beautiful, but at the bottom of the flyer, you don't say call to book now or text message so and so for 50% discount. You don't put something like that. Then what are you doing? You're just designing something pretty, but that pretty thing is not getting people to take any action. So, if you've been listening to this podcast for any length of time, please always remember CTA, call to action, call to action, call to action. Everything you do, call to action. You visit somebody in the office, you stand up, you're about to go, Chief, it was nice meeting you. Call to action. What are we going to do next? You send somebody an email, call to action. What are we going to do next? And like I told the boys during that meeting, because I think 2 of them are in school, when you're back on campus and you go for a date with a babe, you guys have fun. You walk out back to the hostel. You don't say, I'll be seeing you around. That's rubbish. That's BS. Which one is I'll be seeing you around? What you tell her is, I had fun today. I hope you did too. See? Question. She will smile. And she will say yes, because she's feeling you. If she squeezes her face, you're on your own. And then you also say, I would like to hang out some more with you. I hope you want to spend some more time with me too. She will smile and she will blush and she will nod because she's feeling you. If she squeezes her face, you're on your own. Then, CTA, call to action. How about this Friday? Are you free? And she say, yeah, it's okay. I don't have anything planned. Then you now tell her, at the cinema, they are showing so and so. What do you think? Would you like to go? See? Call to action. Next step. Proposing something. Scheduling something. This is what we call an advancement. We are making progress. One step, one step, one step. It is the same thing in business. You send an email. Don't end with kindly confirm receipt. Propose something. Ask a question. Use a call to action. Try and get some advancements. And how you do it is you just ask a question that is aimed at moving this interaction forward, moving this email chain forward, moving this conversation forward, moving this agenda, this relationship forward. So at the end of the email, you can ask, do you have any questions about section XYZ? Question mark, send. That kind of thing begs a response. The person can now respond, oh no, actually everything seems all clear. You can now propose the next step. Okay, if everything seems clear, the next step is we should move forward by you transferring a deposit of 30% to the amount of so and so. Is that something you're willing to do right away? You see, proposing next step, proposing something, moving this thing forward. Or you can end the email by saying, if you're okay with everything, how about we proceed with ABC? See, the kind of thing, that you will say will depend on, what was in the body of the email. But I'm just trying to show you that statements like this, kindly confirm receipt, you are not helping yourself. Ask a question that is aimed at moving this interaction forward. Now, in this case, what we were dissecting was an email that was meant to confirm availability for a meeting. So some of the options I told was like, look, we've already, in the previous chain, we've already established that the person is interested and that the person is willing to meet, and you have said 4 p.m. tomorrow. How about asking, does that time work for you? Should I go ahead and pencil this on the calendar? Is there any particular item that you would like for us to discuss tomorrow? I mean, you see how, like, just sit down with small creativity, you can come up with something, anything that is a call to action, that ends with a question, that begs a response, that moves the conversation forward. But bottom line, if you are a listener of this podcast and I hear that you have been ending your emails with kindly confirm receipt, I will disown you. I will disown you. If I see you, I will say, I know you not. Depart from me. That is what I will tell you. I'll say, depart from me to the land of no profit, where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth. I will disown you. Do not be ending your email like that from today henceforth. No more kindly confirm receipt. So, remember, when you send an email and you end it with kindly confirm receipt, you think the goal is to confirm whether the email was read or not. No, the goal is not to confirm whether the email was read or not. The goal is to get the other person to reply or to get the other person to take some sort of action. So we should always keep our emails simple, keep them conversational. All that fancy formal talk that we learned in primary school and secondary school was necessary to pass exam. We have passed the exam. Now we are in the real world. People don't talk this way, at least in Nigeria. Keep it simple. Keep it conversational, even in the email. I'm not saying use slang. Simple and conversational, but professional. So, always use a call to action at the end. You want the person to do something next. If you can't figure out what a call to action should be, just remember this simple rule from Tavishima. Always end your communication with a question mark, especially before you have collected deposit. After you have collected deposit or collected payments, you can go back to your bad email habits. But this stage where we are toasting them, your email should not end with a declaration. Your email should end with a question. And for those of you who are still in school and who are trying to love up, I'm giving you free advice here that will help your life. After the date, please, call to action. You finish a date with the girl and you say, I'll be seeing you. This is what will happen. And I'm telling you from experience, I'll be seeing you. She will smile and she will say, okay. Then you come next week Friday, you say you want to check her. Then they will say, Neka is not around. Say, she's not around. You'll not be feeling somehow like, I thought we had a good time. And they say, okay, where is she? You'll be thinking maybe she was going to go and read. Then they'll say, that she went out with Kunle. Then your heart will now sink like, hey, Kunle. Then as you're leaving the hostel now, you see them under the tree in the car park, laughing and giggling. And before she leaves, she gives Kunle a peck on the cheek, and then you just want to die inside. Then you'll be thinking Kunle is a bastard. Now how can he do this to me? You know, it's free for all. The business is free for all. Everybody's chasing your customer. Everybody's chasing your client. Kunle is following up. Well, he's doing call to action. You are not using call to action. That's the reason why. Right? Okay. Anyway, let me leave it there. Before I say something that will get feminists upset. Anyway, I'm not a chauvinist. I'm just trying to flesh out this thing in a way that you guys will understand. So for those of you who are still in school, by the time you go back and you'll be in some kind of situations, you remember that, oh, okay, this is what Tavishim has said. And you will always apply it in business too. So that's the reason why I use these examples. All right, so let me wrap it up here. And like I said, kindly confirm receipts. No, none of that. Please confirm receipt of invoice PDF here too, further with attached to this email. Please, no language like that. For the purpose of sales. For the purpose of sales. For the purpose of trying to collect money, trying to collect a deposit. Simple, conversational, call to actions, advancements. What is the next step? That's what we're trying to do. So that's it, and that's all for today. Remember, if you'd love to connect, you can call, send me a text message or WhatsApp message on 080-6466-2140. And if you love this stuff, then please subscribe. Scroll down. There's over 1,200 episodes. Lots of stuff about how to grow your Nigerian business. So, I'll catch you soon. Oh, by the way, as you listen, write it down. I said it in the last episode. As you write down, you apply. If it works, let me know. It doesn't work, let me know. You agree with something, let me know. You disagree with something, let me know. You try to apply something and then you hook, let me know. We'll discuss. We'll make a podcast episode about it so that other people can learn as well. So, I'll catch you guys.